Hi yogis, welcome. I've been a little bit MIA from posting YouTube videos because I've actually been dealing with some low back issues, and I've been having to take it easy and do a lot of yoga and strengthening exercises. But guess what, I'm back and I feel amazing, and it's all because of yoga. So I wanted to share this practice with you. Today's class is going to be a little bit different than my usual classes. It's going to involve a lot of strengthening exercises. I recommend that you do this if you have any low back issues, but be mindful. If you have a flare up, it might be better to sort of ice it, to take it easy for a couple of days and then come back to this and do this. You might be sore the next day because we're going to be doing a lot of strengthening exercises. But this really helped me a lot, and I did this again consistently for about 2 to 3 weeks, and I feel amazing. So a quick introduction of what happened to me. So I was having a lot of pain on my SI joint on the left side. All right, so the SI joint is this joint that basically connects the sacrum. The sacrum is that tailbone of the spine with the hip right here. So this joint is really not that mobile, but sometimes, if you do something, if you just fall down or, so women that are really flexible, they can have some mobility in that joint, and that can get irritated and cause pain. So that's exactly what happened to me. I did this actually in a leg press machine at the gym, so be careful there. All right, so it was actually really flaring up for about, as I said, for about a month, and I would come back to my mat and, doing, a lot of the yoga poses, warrior poses and everything would actually really hurt. So we are going to really use all these exercises that help me strengthen all the muscles around the low back. All right, so we're going to be working a lot with the muscles, especially the muscles that stabilize the hip. My favorite one being the glute medius. That is the main stabilizer of the hip, and we're going to be doing a lot of exercises, and you're going to feel that outer hip right here, right? The other part that we're going to be really working on is the front of the body, so the abs and the hip flexors, mainly the psoas, and some of the glute muscles, and of course, the hamstrings and the quads. They're all important to really stabilize that hip and be very good for the SI joint. So I hope you enjoy this practice. This is one that you can keep coming back and back to it whenever you're feeling any low back pain, really. I mean, not just the SI joint, any low back pain is really good for to really strengthen your muscles around it and have that beautiful low back. Because if you think about it, that low back and the SI joint really supports us to do a lot of things on a daily basis. I mean, for me, it was even painful to sit down for more than 10 minutes. I'm so excited to share this practice with you. This practice that really helped me. All you're gonna need is a block if you have one handy, a strap. A yoga strap is great. If you don't have these things, you can get creative at home, and you can maybe find something. We're going to use the block to stand on and then to put on our sacrum, and the strap at the end for Shavasana. If you have a tennis ball or a myofascial ball, that's going to be very helpful at the end too. And if you have a pillow, have a pillow or a bolster. I don't have a bolster, so I have my fluffy pillow here, and this is for Shavasana. All right, so I hope you enjoy this practice. It's going to be about 30 minutes, and I'll see you on your mat. All right, guys, so come to a child's pose here. Knees as wide as you can, tailbone back, just sensing. I have a puppy with me here. Bring your forehead to your mat and just surrender here in your space. Good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And slowly coming up to your hands and to your knees. Taking some cats and cows here. Really good for your spine. Nikki, that's my myofascial ball. That's what happens when you are here with puppies. Good. And then coming to a neutral spine. Nice. Push the mat away from you here. Nice. And then extend your left leg back. Flex your foot here. Lengthen the spine. Breathe. Nice job, you guys. Good. If you're happy here, stay here. If you want to bring your right hand in front of you, bring your right hand in front of you, and just sense it here, really here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last breath in, Hand down to the mat. Listen here. Keep that leg lifted. Good. Curl your toes under on your right foot. Lift your knee and bring your left leg up. Listen here. Try to keep your hips square here. Lengthen the spine and breathe. Really activating your glute muscles here. Breathing for 3, 2. Last breath in. And release it down. Come forward to plank. Push up to plank. Drop to your knees. Cat and cow here. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Coming to a neutral spine and extending your right leg back this time. Right leg. Try to keep your hips squared up. Sense here. For 3, 2. Last breath in. Full breath out. Same thing, guys, here. All right. I forgot. If you're happy here, stay here. If you want to lift your left leg, left arm up. For 3. Lift it up. 2. Last breath in. Hand down. Curl your toes under on your left foot and extend your right leg back. 3-legged down dog. Listen here. Put your toes down. All right. Really engage your glute muscles here. Flex your foot and breathe for 3, 2. Last breath in. Downward facing dog, everyone. Breathe out. Nice job. Beautiful. Come forward to high push up. Drop all the way down to the mat as you exhale. Breathe out. Point your toes down. Come on up, baby cobra. Bring your chest up. Breathe. Exhale down. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Maybe a child's pose in between. Breathe out. Let it go here. Surrender. We're gonna do that one more time. So come forward, drop your knees down, extending your left leg up. Maybe stay here, maybe lift up, and we're gonna pulse it here. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in. Hand down. 3-legged down dog. Pulse it here. Keep your foot flexed. Keep your knee down, toes down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and downward dog. Breath out. Come forward, plank. Drop your knees down. Right leg up. Breathe. Flex your foot. Left arm forward if you want, and let's pulse it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in. Hand down. 3-legged down dog. Pulse it. 5, 4. Flex your foot. Neutral hip here. 2. Last breath in. Down dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. And step or hop top of your mat. Halfway lift. Hands to your shins. Look up. Fold. Press down with your heels. Coming up. Hands to the sky. Huge breath here. Inhale. Press your palms together. Hands to heart center. Samastiti. Take a moment here to settle, to breathe, to be okay whatever you are. Full breath in. Full breath out. Release your hands. Open your eyes. Yes, nice job, guys. So we're really working on those glute muscles. Have your block handy here. All right. If you don't have a block, you can get creative. All right, just Poppy wants everything. All right. So you're gonna step on your block. All right. Again, try to be very careful. A wall is your friend. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just have a wall here. All right, because we're gonna do a lot of balancing exercises here. So you want to have a block. Step on a block. You can start with your right foot on the block. All right, remember I'm not mirroring you guys. And here, all right, we're just gonna do a little bit of testing. And this is sometimes good to do it on a mirror, because what you really want is both hip bones here to be square. If you're like this, it's not gonna work. If you're like this, it's not gonna work. So you're gonna have to try to test it, all right? Make sure that your hips are neutral here. You really have to engage your outer hip here, all right? Really squeeze it in, all right? That's your glute medius, all right? And once you find it, you're just gonna stay here. You're really feeling your right leg here, and you're just gonna swing your foot back and forth, back and forth. Yes. Find it here, read it here. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Other side, guys. So you really feel that right side. All right, stand on your left foot. Again, you're gonna just try to basically have your hips neutral. Oh yeah, all right, so the hip bones are gonna be level, all right? Lengthen, really squeeze that outer thigh. So that's the main muscle that's gonna stabilize the hip, the glute medius right here, the outer hip. Good, lengthen, and then you just let gravity. Just that right leg is gonna swing. Good, for 5, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release, shake it, all right? We're gonna add on to that one, all right? So, again, stand on your right foot. Level your hips here. Again, a little bit of play here. Again, doing this on a mirror really, really works, all right? So once you find it, we do it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Really stabilize your hip here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands on top. Press your fingertips together. Okay, and then stop swinging here. And just like here, we're gonna be right and left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I know I'm falling, that's okay. 4, really squeeze that outer hip. 3, 2, last breath in and release. Other side, you guys. Find it. You can shake your legs at any time, all right? Find it. Breathe. Squeeze your outer hip here. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in, hands up. You stop swinging, and then we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last and release. How are those hips feeling? Good? All right, so we're gonna repeat the 3 of them, all right? Well, the 2 of them plus a third one. For a third one, all right, let's try the third one first on its own, and then we'll repeat all of them. Please use a wall here if you need to, and if it's horrible on the block, you don't even need a block right here, all right? So same thing, level your hips here, all right? So you're gonna bring your left knee up, and then extend it back. But listen, you're really gonna have to be using your outer glutes here, really, really with your right leg, and back. We're gonna do 5, oops, 3, 2, last breath right here, inhale, and keep it here in Digasana. Really squeeze your outer hip for 3. Lift up. 2. Last breath in and release. Other side, guys. Bring your right leg up. Inhale. And exhale. And breath. And exhale. Squeeze. Squeeze right here. Breathe. Ooh. Again, use a wall. And exhale. And breath. And exhale. One last one, guys. Breathe. And exhale, Digasana, hold it here. Squeeze it here. Breathe, open for 5. Keep your toes pointing down. 4. Micro bend your left knee. 3, 2. Last breath in and release it down. Shake it up here, breathe. Nice job, guys. So really feeling that outer hips, those glutes here, really lengthening, really strengthening those muscles that really are going to support your low back and your SI joint. We're going to combine the 3 of them, all right? So start with your right side, and I'm going to do it on my side so that you know, so that you see me. Keep it here, find the level, and let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in, bring your hands up, stop swinging, and let's go. Right and left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Left knee to your chest and back. And 4, and back. And 3, and back. And 2, and back. And breathe and hold it here. 5, lift up. 4, 3, 2, last breath in and release. Other side, guys. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Coming up, stabilize the hips here, and let's find it. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And exhale, hands up. Stop swinging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop swinging. And again, use a wall if you need to. Right knee. And exhale. Keep your hips square. Really squeeze that outer hip. 4, 3, 2. Hold it, Digasana. 5, keep your toes pointing down. Lengthen the spine. 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release it. Very nice job, guys. That is a beautiful exercise. Let's keep doing that. I kept my block in my office, and every time that I needed a break from my, from my computer, whatever, I kept doing this. This is so good for you. All right. So wonderful exercise. A very good yoga pose that actually strengthens the low back and the SI joint is triangle pose, all right? So we're gonna try it. When you're flaring up, you don't wanna do triangle pose really intense, all right? Because that can actually really hurt you, all right? So let's start with the right side. So you're gonna turn your right toes to the right side. Same thing here, guys. You really wanna squeeze, especially that left side outer hip here. All right, bring your hands forward, lengthen the spine, and don't go too far here. Just drop it down. Notice that my hand barely touches my knee. Left arm up, all right? So you're here in triangle, all right? Breathe here. And then we're gonna work with those side muscles, those QL muscles that I didn't mention at the beginning. Those are really gonna be important for your low back too. So you're gonna go up and down, and up and down. You're squeezing, so with your foot, you're really pressing down the mat. And back. And 4. And back. 3. And back. And exhale. One more, you guys. Inhale and find triangle here. Open up. Squeeze that left side. Really press down with that left foot for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and come back up. Turn your right toes, turn your left toes. We're gonna do the same side. So same idea here. Really press back. It's like you feel the traction of your left foot, like it wants to come forward, and your left foot wants to, it's like your feet want to meet, all right? That's the sensation you should be feeling. Really squeeze that outer hip. Left hand forward, drop it down, right arm up. Let's go. Actually, let's hold it here. 5. Squeeze those legs, squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Last breath in. full breath out. Let's go. Last one. And stay here and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release down. Nice job, guys. One more time, right toes. Squeeze it. Triangle. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release. Other side, turn your toes. Triangle, squeeze that outer thigh. 5, 4, 3, out. That felt. 2. Last breath in and release. Nice job, guys. Last standing pose, and we're gonna go down. We're gonna come into a lunge. Crescent lunge is one that actually was really irritating me when this was flared up, so be very mindful. But the way to do it is actually coming down. All right, you're gonna come down here. Please feel like your left knee is coming towards your right heel and your right heel is coming back. So really feel that. That's really gonna be strengthening all the muscles around your SI joint. All right, and if you're happy here, stay here. All right, if you feel like you can lift your arms and maybe lift up. But again, is that sensation that your feet want to meet, all right? So your left knee is coming forward, your right heel is going back. All right, so you're really using your hamstring here and your quad muscle here. Let's find it here. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and slowly come into down dog. Breath out. Same thing on the left side. Step your left foot forward. All right, stay low here. Left heel comes back, right knee comes forward. All right, feel the traction of your feet, and then maybe you lift up. And maybe you lift up. And let's find it here. Really feel that hamstring, guys. So again, you really have to sort of like feel that your left heel is going back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in, down dog. Last time, right foot steps forward. Crescent. Feel those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and down dog. Breath out. Left side, same thing. Step it and feel it. Feel the traction here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and slowly down dog. Breath out. Drop to your knees. Take a quick child's pose here. We're gonna come down to our mats and back bends. Back bends are amazing for my low back, right? And for the SI joint. So really, you're gonna be working on your glutes, on your hamstrings, on stretching your core. All right, so all those beautiful things. So I recommend having a block handy. Place the block in between your thighs. All right, so just be creative here because you're gonna be lifting. Nothing crazy here. Lift your chest, lift your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release. One more here on our bellies. Let's go. Lift your chest, lift your hip. 5, puppy. 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release. Oh my God, she's going crazy. All right, you guys, keep that here. Camel's pose. Come to your knees. Keep that block with you. Hands to your sacrum and open up. Really squeeze your legs here while you do that. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release. Last one right here. Coming up. Sacrum. Squeeze that block here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release it down. Nice job, you guys. Let's do one last one here, one last back bend. Lock is your friend here, all right? Because that really, really makes you work with those adductor muscles, all right? All right, puppy. Listen, if you want to come into bridge, come into bridge. If you want to come into wheel, come into wheel. For my wheel, really be careful here, all right? Usually I come to my neck, sorry, with my head, and then come up. Let's go. Squeeze the blood for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release it all the way down. Nice job. Maybe come into Supta Baddha Konasana. We're gonna do one last back bend right here. Nice job. So squeeze. Nice. And when you're ready, coming up. Oops. Make sure your hair is not on the way. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in and release it down. Soles of the feet together to touch. Drop your knees to the side. One hand to your heart, another one to your belly. And just bring all the awareness to your low back. Good. Letting go here. Nice. So we did a lot of work with the glute medius. So I want you to feel this. So have your myofascial ball. If you don't have a myofascial ball, a tennis ball will do. If you don't have that, you can skip this. Don't worry about it. So find your hip here, and you're gonna bring the front hip here, and you're gonna bring that ball to the back. And don't overthink it here. Once you find a good spot here, you find it, you breathe it, and then you're just gonna like maybe roll around back and forth again without overthinking it. You know, just finding a spot there that needs a little bit of work. And maybe you roll. I like to have my knees bent, and I'm just rolling back and forth here. Just finding a good spot here to be in. You know, myofascial release is really good to bring all those nutrients and all that renewal to our tissues. You know, they get tight, especially when you have SI joint problems. You know, some of the muscles overcompensate. All right, so they can get really, really tired. So again, find that sometimes I like to just stop the rocking and just press onto that spot. Just close your eyes here and sunset. And then maybe you find the other side. Again, try to target somewhere, you know, like just behind your frontal hip here. And again, one side might be a little bit better or a little bit less painful than the other one. You should be feeling a little bit of sensation, not horrible pain, guys. I mean, it should be tolerable. And just find it here. Close your eyes. You can stay static. You can move back and forth. Just find those places that need it. Just bringing love to all your body. And then release it down. Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want to find other spots, you can, all right? You can pause the video and, you know, find other spots around your glute area. All right, we're going to move on with the sacrum now. Nikki. So bring yourself a block. you're gonna have the middle height. This is a low height, the middle height, because this is the high one. So the middle height here, all right? And you're gonna place it right here. So if we have my friend here, all right, it's gonna be here, right on this area, on the sacrum, all right? You're gonna place it right here. You're gonna bring both knees to your chest, all right? And you're gonna grab your left knee towards you. You're gonna straighten your right leg and extend it all the way down. It shouldn't touch the floor if your knee is to your chest, all right? And once you feel it here, this is a wonderful stretch, all right, for the psoas here on your right side. So you're gonna lift it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We have 4 more. Good. Last inhale. And on the exhale, hold it here low. Yes, you feel those muscles here. Then you're gonna bend your knee and place your foot down, your right foot down, and just say, stay here, close your eyes. Just settle in your space, in your breath. And then we're gonna switch sides. You're gonna bring your right knee in, extend your left foot, flex your foot, and hold it here. All right, just feel that stretch through the psoas, through the front of the hip here. Breathe. And let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last inhale, hold it. Knee to your chest. Breathe. Bend your knee, drop it down. Close your eyes here, settle. And then slowly bring both knees in. Then here, you're gonna stay here and you're gonna slowly, so this is 12 o'clock, you're gonna slowly come to 11 o'clock here. So you're on your left side of the SI joint, all right? And just hold it here. If that's okay here, that's okay. But if you can bicycle your heels here. Just really feeling that left side of that SI joint. All right, this is kind of like a myofascial strength exercise that we're doing. All right. 3, 2. Last breath in. And bring your knees in and you're gonna make little circles here. All right, really feeling that SI joint, that left side of your hip. I know your legs are working too. Last inhale, knees in, other side. So you're gonna be at 1 o'clock here and let's pulse it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it in and do some hip circles here. Really feeling that SI joint on the right side. Good. And then bring both knees in. And then release your block here. Bending your knees, bringing your knees in. And just close your eyes here and just feel your low back, all the rejuvenation, all the amazingness, everything you've worked on. So the last exercise is for your Shavasana. I love these for my SI joint. All right, so grab a block, place it right in between your thighs. You're gonna grab a strap here. All right, and you're gonna bring the strap, and you're basically just gonna make yourself a nice little contraption here. All right, so work with your strap to find it here. All right, really tight it in here. So the strap wants to be exactly right in the middle of your thighs, all right? And then if you have a pillow handy, I'm gonna have my fluffy pillow here. I'm gonna place my pillow underneath my legs here, all right? And you're gonna lie down in Shavasana, all right? Your toes are gonna turn slightly outwards, and you're just gonna settle here. So you should be feeling the resistance of your strap. And you're gonna stay here in Shavasana. Relax your legs. This is really good to sort of place that SI joint in place. And you're just gonna settle here. I'm gonna leave you here for as long as you want, all right? So please don't move until you're ready to. It's a nice place to sort of like stay and breathe. And you can always use this also when you're working, when you have SI joint. I used to put it here when I was working in the computer, sitting down. It's a nice way to sort of bring some stability to the SI joint. So I really hope that you enjoy this class. Please stay in your Shavasana. Come back to this practice anytime you need a little bit more support on your low back, and I'll see you soon. As always, thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.